Hello, Texas Faith Fest. It's Riley Gaines. I am so bummed I cannot be with you guys in person. Hopefully, a video will suffice, but I'm not there for good reason. I'm stepping into my new role as a mom. If she's not here by the time that you're watching this video on Saturday, then please just know that I have made the most comfortable home for our baby girl. You will get to hear from some of my greatest friends and, of course, some of the greatest allies in the fight to protect children, people like Chloe Cole, to protect parents, to protect women. Brooks Lesser, Peyton McNabb, Paula Scanlon, all fantastic allies. So very, very excited for you guys to be able to listen and learn from them. But just wanted to send a quick message. I know the past few weeks have felt really heavy on this nation. I have not been immune to the grief and to the shock and disbelief and sadness and rage that likely many of you have felt. But I want to tell you how I'm feeling now. I feel so hopeful and I feel so inspired, more than I have at any point over the past 3.5 years since really getting involved in this battle. We have seen more people attending church. We have seen more people buying Bibles, praying together, attending vigils, inquiring about what they can do, both as pastors, both as Christians, both as new Christians, and as Americans, as human beings, what they can do to get involved, how they can help, whether it's starting a Turning Point chapter, whether it's getting involved with organizations like Texas Values, all really critical things. Again, it's really sad that it takes a pretty tragic, an extremely tragic scenario to really spark these conversations and light a fire under people. But I would imagine Charlie would not change a thing if he knew that this would be the outcome that his premature death would have. So I feel hopeful, and you should too. Now, let me tell you why you should feel hopeful about what's going on in your state specifically, again, in the fight to protect women. We have seen so much progress this legislative session. Long overdue, might I add. It's something that myself and Texas Values have been working alongside together on for many, many years at this point. Number one, I want to thank Representative Troxclair. She has been someone who has been on the front lines and steadfast in her fight to protect women. She introduced the Women's Bill of Rights in Texas, which passed the Texas House. The Senate went on to Governor Abbott's desk, where he, of course, signed this common sense bill into law. Now, let me tell you what this bill does. It defines the word woman. It recognizes biological reality. And with the passage of HB 229, Texas is protecting safety, privacy, and the rights of women and girls across the state. That made Texas the 17th state to define the word woman in law. Now, the second thing that Texas did this past legislative session, actually in the second special legislative session, is pass the Texas Women's Privacy Act. This is fantastic, of course, signed into law by Governor Abbott. I want to thank Senator Middleton for bringing this forward. Again, another fierce defender of women and common sense, really. What this bill does, it just means, again, common sense. It just means that you use the bathroom and the locker room in public schools and government buildings that match your sex. It also applies to prisons and women's domestic violence shelters. Thank you to all involved for protecting the vulnerable. I believe this is a bill they have been trying to get passed since 2017. So all this to say, real leadership goes a really long way. Last thing I want to highlight in the fight to protect women's sports specifically is how Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has sued U.S. Masters Swimming for letting men compete in women's events. This lawsuit has been critical because, number one, it's given the female athletes a voice, but it's also slammed the organization, U.S. Masters Swimming, for entirely misleading the public and for stealing opportunities away from female athletes. So those are just a few of the good things that I wanted to share with you guys that's happening in your state. But just wanted to take a second and say thank you. Thank you to everyone who is there. Number one, who is realizing the critical point in time that we are in, understanding what's at stake, inquiring what they can do as individual people to help advance the state of Texas and, of course, the rest of the nation, because that's what Texas does. They lead. What Texas does, other states will follow. And so, again, thank you to Texas Values, everything that you guys have done for me personally. How you have given me a voice in the state, how you have given me a platform, how you have let me know of these issues as they arise so we can shine some light on them. I really, really appreciate it. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you to Governor Abbott. I know he will be in attendance to the Texas Faith Fest. He has been a fantastic leader for the state. Everything that I've talked about today becomes all the more real when you're about to give birth to your little daughter. It feels very poetic. Which I will leave you with Charlie Kirk's legacy. He constantly, I mean, he would say it on stage, of course, but he would constantly tell me, get married, have children, build a legacy, pass down your values, pursue the eternal, and seek true joy. I hope that sticks with you guys today and as you go out into the world. Thank you.